Some rare wheat pennies have shocked collectors and secretly turned ordinary people into millionaires. These tiny coins may look old, rusty, or worthless, but a few special ones carry unbelievable value and powerful history. Collectors around the world are ready to pay huge money for them. Sometimes the smallest and most forgotten coins become the most valuable treasures. So never ignore an old wheat penny, because one rare coin could completely change your life and your future forever. Hello, friends. First of all, thank you so much for your amazing support, love, and for subscribing to the channel. Today, I am going to talk about a mysterious and fascinating coin that many people ignore without even realizing its hidden power. Yes, I am talking about the United States of America Abraham Lincoln Liberty 1-cent coin from the year 1937. This small copper coin may look ordinary, but its story, history, and collector demand make it extremely special. Some collectors believe this coin carries unbelievable value, depending on its condition and possible rare errors. So stay with me till the end, because what you are about to hear might completely change the way you look at old coins forever. The Lincoln Cent series first started in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, one of the most respected presidents in American history. By 1937, the coin had already become one of the most widely circulated coins in the United States. The 1937 Lincoln penny was produced during a very important economic period when the United States was slowly recovering from the Great Depression. Because of this historical background, collectors give extra attention to coins from this era. The coin shows a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, symbolizing leadership and strength, while the back side features 2 wheat ears, which is why collectors call it the wheat penny. This design represents prosperity and growth, making the coin historically powerful and emotionally valuable to collectors around the world. Now, let's talk about why the 1937 Lincoln cent is considered rare in certain cases. Millions of these coins were produced, but survival in perfect condition is extremely rare. Many coins were damaged, melted, or lost over time. However, coins that survive with sharp details, bright surfaces, and minimal scratches can reach very high collector demand. Some rare mint versions, like the Denver Mint D or San Francisco Mint S coins, can sometimes be worth far more than regular ones, especially if they're found in uncirculated condition. The rarity increases even more if the coin contains minting errors, such as double stamping, off-center strikes, or unusual metal variations, which collectors hunt aggressively. The 1937 Lincoln penny weighs approximately 3.11 grams and is made mostly of copper with a small amount of tin and zinc. This classic composition gives the coin its famous reddish-brown shine when preserved well. Many collectors consider the original red color extremely valuable because it shows the coin has been protected for decades. The diameter of the coin is about 19 millimeters, which is a standard size for Lincoln cents. While these technical details might sound simple, they play a huge role in determining the final auction price of the coin. Now here comes the exciting part that many people wait for, the potential value. Most common 1937 Lincoln pennies are worth only a few dollars if they are worn out, but when the coin is in brilliant, uncirculated condition, its value can jump dramatically. Rare high-grade coins have been sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars in major coin auctions. Some collectors claim that extremely rare error versions or perfectly preserved coins can reach unbelievable prices. I am not joking when I say that collectors are ready to pay shocking amounts for coins with exceptional quality and rarity. That is why checking your old coins carefully can sometimes surprise you beyond imagination. Imagine finding a small copper coin in your old collection, piggy bank, or family storage box, and later discovering that collectors are searching for it worldwide. That moment can feel like a dream. Coin collectors and auction houses constantly search for rare Lincoln wheat pennies because they are considered historical treasures. Some people have discovered valuable coins accidentally while cleaning their homes or sorting old currency collections. This is why experts always suggest never ignoring old coins without checking their details properly. If you think you might have this 1937 Lincoln penny, you can explore different ways to sell it. Many collectors sell their rare coins through professional coin auctions where experienced buyers compete for high-value coins. Online platforms like eBay also allow sellers to reach global collectors who are willing to pay competitive prices. Social media marketplaces, including collector groups on Facebook, are also becoming popular places where rare coins are traded. However, always verify your coin properly before selling, because sometimes fake information spreads online, and understanding your coin's real condition is very important. One of the biggest reasons collectors love the 1937 Lincoln cent is its connection to American history and the Wheat Penny era. Each coin tells a story about the time it was used, the people who carried it, and the economic struggles of that period. Holding such a coin feels like holding a small piece of history in your hands. This emotional and historical value often makes collectors willing to pay premium prices, especially for coins that appear untouched by circulation. Let me tell you something very honestly. Many people ignore valuable coins simply because they look common. They keep them in drawers, spend them in shops, or even throw them away without realizing their potential. You should never rush when you find an old coin. Take your time, examine the date, check the mint market of the year, and observe the condition carefully. Sometimes a single small detail like a mint error or strong original color can completely change the value of a coin. So, friends, if you have a 1937 Abraham Lincoln Liberty 1-cent coin, do not ignore it. I am not saying every coin will make you rich overnight, but rare versions of this coin have surprised collectors many times in history. Check your collections, ask experts, compare auction results, and learn about coin grading before making any decision. Who knows? This small copper coin might turn out to be a hidden treasure waiting quietly in your home. And if your luck supports you, this tiny historical piece could become one of the most exciting discoveries of your life. Coin number 2. Imagine holding a small, ordinary-looking coin in your hand, a simple United States Abraham Lincoln Liberty 1 cent dated 1941. Most people would ignore it, maybe even throw it into a jar, or spend it without thinking twice. But what if I tell you, this tiny copper coin could secretly carry a hidden story of history, mystery, and collector obsession? Yes, I am talking about the 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny, a coin that was born during one of the most dramatic times in world history, the era of World War II, when America was preparing for massive global changes. This coin represents not just money, but a moment frozen in time. And sometimes history becomes extremely valuable. The 1941 Lincoln cent was produced at 3 major United States mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Millions of these coins were struck, but here's where the mystery begins. Even though production was large, not every coin survived in perfect condition. Many were lost, damaged, melted, or worn down by decades of circulation. Collectors today search for the highest quality versions, known as mint state coins. The better the condition, the higher the value rises. The 1941 coin is made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, and it weighs exactly 3.11 grams. That small weight may seem ordinary, but collectors carefully examine every gram, every shine, and every tiny detail on Lincoln's portrait. Now listen carefully, because this is where excitement begins to grow. Some 1941 Lincoln cents have been discovered with rare mint errors. These errors happen when something unusual occurs during the coin production process. Sometimes letters appear doubled, sometimes the design shifts, sometimes metal flaws create strange textures. These error coins are extremely attractive to collectors because they are rare accidents that were never meant to exist. When such errors appear, Collectors become highly competitive, and auction prices can climb dramatically. Certain rare examples of error coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition and rarity. Many people still have old coin jars, inherited collections, or forgotten piggy banks at home. Inside those containers, hidden treasures sometimes wait silently for decades. A high-grade 1941 Lincoln penny that still has an original red copper shine can be far more valuable than a dark, worn coin. Some top-quality specimens graded by professional grading companies have sold for thousands of dollars at major coin auctions. That is why collectors always say, never judge an old coin by its appearance alone. The real value is often hidden in microscopic details that only experts or magnifying tools can reveal. Imagine the suspense of discovering that the coin you kept for years might attract collector attention worldwide. Rare coins are regularly sold through professional auction houses, collector marketplaces, online platforms like eBay, and coin trading communities, including Facebook collector groups. But here is an important truth. The value depends strongly on rarity, condition, and authenticity verification. Professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC often certify coins and help increase trust between buyers and sellers. Without grading, buyers may hesitate, so authentication can make a massive difference in selling price. Some collectors describe coin hunting as treasure hunting in real life. Every coin tells a story, and every collector dreams of discovering a rare piece that others overlooked. The 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny continues to attract collectors because it belongs to the final years before America changed coin metal composition during World War II. The following year, 1942, marked the beginning of transitions in coin production, making pre-war coins like 1941 even more historically meaningful to collectors who love American mint history. Now, let me be honest with you. Not every 1941 penny is extremely expensive, and people should never believe exaggerated claims without verification. But rare error versions or perfect mint state examples can reach very impressive prices. Some collectors spend years searching for the best preserved coins, and competition between collectors can push auction values much higher than normal market estimates. This is why coin collecting is often described as both a passion and an investment hobby. Think about the excitement when collectors gather in auctions, watching prices rise slowly, then suddenly jump as two collectors compete for the same rare coin. That moment creates intense suspense and emotional drama, because collectors are not only buying metal, they are buying history, rarity, and pride. The 1941 Lincoln cent holds a powerful emotional attraction because it connects people to the era when Abraham Lincoln's legacy continued to symbolize unity and national identity. If you ever find a 1941 Lincoln penny, do not rush to spend it immediately. Carefully check the mint mark under the year. Look for unusual doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual shine. Compare it with collector references, or show it to coin experts. Sometimes people accidentally spend coins that collectors would happily pay premium prices to own. Opportunities can appear in the smallest and most unexpected places, and patience often becomes a key to unlocking hidden value. Coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes coins sitting quietly in a drawer become collector highlights years later. If you believe you own a rare 1941 Lincoln penny, you can research auctions, consult professional graders, explore eBay listings, or join coin collector communities online. The world of numismatics continues to grow, and collectors constantly search for unique coins. So before ignoring old coins, remember, history sometimes hides inside the smallest copper circle, waiting for someone curious enough to discover its real story. Coin number 3. The 1953 Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of those small coins that many people ignore, but hidden inside this tiny piece of copper could be a shocking secret of value and history. Imagine holding a simple 1-cent coin in your hand that once traveled to the pockets of Americans during the early 1950s, a time when the world was rebuilding after war and entering a new modern era. This coin represents not only money, but also a powerful historical connection to the United States and one of its greatest leaders, Abraham Lincoln. Many collectors consider wheat pennies as treasures because they are no longer produced, and their design carries a timeless beauty that instantly attracts collectors around the world. The 1953 wheat penny was minted in San Francisco, which is why it carries a small S mint mark beneath the year. During that time, the San Francisco Mint produced millions of coins, but only a limited number survived in excellent condition. Over decades, most of these pennies were used in daily transactions, lost, damaged, or melted. That is what makes surviving high-quality examples extremely desirable. Collectors search day and night for coins that look almost untouched, and when such coins appear in auctions, they can shock the coin collecting community with their unexpected value. What makes the 1953 wheat penny even more fascinating is the wheat ear design shown on the back of the coin. The two wheat stalks symbolize prosperity, growth, and strength, making the coin not just currency, but a symbol of American pride and agricultural heritage. The front side proudly displays Abraham Lincoln's portrait, reminding people of leadership, unity, and freedom. This powerful combination of design and history transforms the coin into something much more meaningful than a simple penny, making collectors emotionally connected to owning such a historic masterpiece. Many people do not realize that the true magic of this coin depends heavily on its condition. A worn and circulated 1953 penny might still have collector value, but when the coin is found in shining, almost flawless condition, its worth can rise dramatically. Coins that remain in mint state condition, showing sharp details, original shine, and almost no scratches, are considered extremely rare today. Such coins can attract serious collectors who are willing to pay huge prices just to add a perfect specimen to their collection. Another exciting factor that increases the value of the 1953 wheat penny is the possibility of minting errors. Sometimes coins were struck with small mistakes such as double lettering, misaligned designs, or unusual metal marks. These error coins are extremely rare and often become legendary among collectors. When such rare errors are discovered in a 1953 penny, their value can rise to unbelievable heights, sometimes reaching thousands of dollars. And in extremely rare cases, collectors speculate about prices reaching life-changing levels. The copper composition of the 1953 wheat penny also adds to its charm. Made primarily from copper, the coin develops beautiful natural toning over time, creating shades of red, brown, and deep chocolate colors. Collectors admire these natural color changes because they show the coin's journey through time. A penny that retains its original bright reddish copper color is considered especially valuable because it indicates that the coin was carefully preserved and protected from environmental damage. The historical era during which the 1953 penny was produced also increases its emotional and collector importance. The early 1950s were a time of economic growth, cultural transformation, and technological progress in America. Coins from this period carry the feeling of a nation moving toward a brighter future. Owning such a coin allows collectors to hold a physical piece of that history, something that connects modern collectors to a powerful chapter of American development and global influence. Many collectors and treasure hunters dream of finding a rare wheat penny hidden inside old jars, coin rolls, or inherited collections. Stories continue to appear about lucky individuals who discovered valuable coins while simply searching through spare change. The 1953 wheat penny is often mentioned in these treasure hunting stories because it is one of those coins that can still be found if someone carefully checks old coin collections. This possibility creates excitement and motivates collectors around the world to keep searching for hidden treasures. Although many circulated examples of the 1953 wheat penny sell for modest collector prices, exceptional high-grade or error versions have been known to sell for astonishing amounts at auctions. The coin collecting market is unpredictable, and sometimes rare specimens surprise collectors with prices that exceed expectations. Because of this uncertainty and excitement, many collectors treat rare wheat pennies as long-term investments, believing their value could continue increasing as time passes and fewer high-quality examples remain available. The 1953 S. Abraham Lincoln wheat penny proves that even the smallest coin can carry a powerful story and surprising value. It reminds collectors that history, art, and rarity can combine to create something truly special. If you ever find this coin in your collection or daily change, it is always wise to examine it carefully before spending it. While not every penny will make someone a millionaire, rare examples of this coin continue to fascinate collectors and keep the dream alive that a simple 1-cent piece could hold an extraordinary hidden fortune waiting to be discovered.